who we are. That's why we come forth to let our people know that we of Negroid, Indian, and Latino descent represent the 12 tribes of Israel. The Most High gathering the children of Israel back together again. All right, my brother. Shalom. And it's very important that you understand who you are. Because without knowing who you are, you're not going to be able to make it in these last days, because you're going to think that you are someone that you're not. And you are the 12 tribes of Israel. We represent the 12 tribes of Israel. I must keep saying it until it registers in your mind, because you hear nigger, you hear all the other names that you call yourself, but you're really the children of Israel, the chosen people of the Most High. This is what we stand on, going to the throne of the Most High. Colossians 3:17.
Colossians chapter 3, verse 17.
Right.
And whatsoever ye do in word or deed, to all, give it thanks to Yahweh,
right, so everything that we do is going to be in the name of the anointed Savior, Hamashiach Yahweh Shai, who the world falsely calls Jesus Christ. You know, it's sad because a lot of y'all still think that Jesus Christ is a so-called white man. That's not true. Nobody has ever proved that to you, but you just think that's who he is. And then you have a problem when we tell you and we come forth and show you that he's not. It's very important because we're dealing with the truth. St. John 8:32. It's very important to know your heritage, know who you are. Read that.
St. John chapter 8, verse 32. And ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free.
So the truth gonna make you free. It's gonna make you free. Y'all talking about set you free. No, it's gonna make you free. You gotta be freed up from the fact of this. Hosea 4:6. This is why your mind has to be made free. When you know the truth, when you operate in the truth, then your mind can be made free.
Hosea chapter 4, verse 6.
Right.
My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge.
So he said his people, the Most High have a people. Get Deuteronomy 1:1. He have a chosen people. And you are the chosen people if you represent the 12 tribes of Israel, who we are. Without it, if you don't believe that, then salvation is not coming to you in a way that you think it's going to come to you like they taught you in the church that you want everybody going to heaven. Nah. You better get it right. He said, my people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. Who is his people? Read.
Deuteronomy chapter 1, verse 1. These be the words which Moses spake unto all Israel.
So now, Moses speaking to all Israel. Where?
On this side Jordan.
On this side of Jordan. Why say Jordan? Why ain't say this side of the Nile? Even though we came from Africa, we even made the song say, swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. I looked over Jordan, the Jordan River, which runs down Israel, because that's where we originally come from, the land of Israel. So when he say Israel, he's talking about us, you so-called Negroes, you so-called Mexicans and Puerto Ricans and Cubans, North American Indians and so forth. All the people that's on this side, indigenous, I might say, because some of you, I says all Israel, not of Israel. So reaching out to the 1/3 of the 12 tribes of Israel that's going to come back to the truth and stand for the laws of the Most High and stand for the Most High against the evildoers and workers of iniquity. But a lot of y'all scared. That's why I say my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. Who is his people? Israel. We as the Israelites, all right. We as the Israelites. That's who we are. And we come out here because we love our people. You know, we could be doing something just like y'all doing, whatever y'all doing. But we come out, we come out and we edify our people. That you can come back to the sheepfold before it's too late. Because you know the Most High got something for California. He gonna bring a whole lot of destruction here, just like he bringing across the world. Especially back east right now, down south. He visiting back there. Where you gonna be at? Give me Deuteronomy 7:6. So these are the words that the Most High spake to all the Israelites. His people. Not everybody his people, but he have a certain people. And that's who you are, brother. You are the children of Israel. And you're looking down, but this happened to us because we didn't follow the laws of the Most High. Now you think you're going to go to heaven? You think the Most High going to redeem you? And you're not under His law? But you under mercy and grace? Come on, read.
Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 6. For thou art an holy people unto the Most High thy power. And the Most High thy power hath chosen thee to be a special people.
He chose the Israelites. We, the Israelites, to be a special people. How special?
Unto himself.
Unto himself. Read.
Above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
Above all people that are upon the face of the earth. Now, if you don't want to be that, that's on you. That's on you. Hey, you don't want to be that? You don't be a special people to the Most High above all people of the earth? That's on you. Yeah. But He chose us. That's why we come forth and let the people know, man. You are the children of Israel. It's very important. Y'all believe in Christ. He was an Israelite of the tribe of Judah. Our forefather's firstborn son. Oh, that's right. Y'all say he just came from somewhere.
Right.
Immaculate conception or something, you know? That's what most people believe. But how was he born by an angel and he's the tribe of Judah? Make that make sense. A lot of y'all believe it. Y'all better look up Pope Pius IX, and you'll see who created that Immaculate Conception. Read. Give me Deuteronomy 14 and 2.
Deuteronomy.
All right, my brother. Shalom.
Chapter 14, verse 2.
Right.
For thou art a holy people.
So I said it again. We are holy people, pure and true and righteous. We got a zeal of the Most High. All of you got the zeal of the Most High, but not according to knowledge. Because you don't know the word. Because you ain't been taught the word. That's why you got to be taught this word. People be talking about the Holy Spirit going to bring it to me. Think about it. I've been waiting for, since 95. About 95 for somebody to tell me who came married when he went to the land of Nod. To the mountains of Nod. And I ask people, say, hey, ask them, have they found out yet? Nope. This 2000, next year be what? 20 years. They still don't know. If Adam and Eve was the only people on the earth and Cain killed Abel, then that leaves 3 people. Most I kicked Cain out, put him into the mountains of Nod, and he had a wife, he had children, then his children Enoch had children. You know, come on. Destroyed for lack of knowledge. Not knowing. But now you create your own power. I know my God, I know my Jesus. You done made up something in your mind. But the Most High saying this about us, and when we say that, oh, you're racist. We're racist because we love our people. The Most High love you.
That's right.
He loved you. But you don't even love yourself enough to realize that He do love you. You can't even think about yourself instead of thinking about somebody else. That's the first thing they say. Well, what about the white man? What about him? They ain't here. They ain't here. All right. They ain't even here. But the first thing y'all think about is them. That's destroyed, man. I'm looking around. I don't see them nowhere. I see you. And all we want you to do is think about yourself. Because you can't bring salvation to them. Can you? Can you bring salvation to them? Or anyone else but yourself? That's it. That's why the Most High said this. Read it again.
Jeremiah chapter 14, verse 2. Deuteronomy 14 and 2. For thou art a holy people unto the Most High thy power, and the Most High hath chosen thee to be a peculiar people.
The Most High said He chose us to be a peculiar people. You know, nobody like us. Nobody sing, dance. The inventions that we invented, you're stopping because a brother invented the stoplight. You're driving your car because we had our hands in making the vehicle. You know, all these things. You know, we are special people, a peculiar people. Ain't nobody more peculiar than us. Damn it, if all these other nations, the things that happened to the Israelites, the true Israel, if they was us, because come on, Japan, look what they did. To set off World War II. They flew from Japan to Hawaii and bombed Americans. They had mission. They came down with the planes going down into the ships, bombing the ships. Here we are. We've been disenfranchised from everything. Most I say we're peculiar, but ain't nobody like us, man. Ain't nobody meeker than us. Who? We're against each other. We've been programmed to be against each other and love our enemies. Right. That's our problem. That's why y'all say, oh, they racist. I'm racist because I love my people. What's wrong with that? I love the children of Israel. You know? And the Most High say he hate them, so you gonna love them? All these nations going into captivity, slavery, and bondage under the children of Israel. But y'all ain't ready for that because y'all love them. Most High don't love them. That's why I read it again. What he said about us?
For thou art a holy people.
He said we are holy people. Read.
Unto the Most High thy power.
Unto the Most High power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Read.
And the Most High had chosen thee.
He chose who? He chose us, the children of Israel. Read.
To be a peculiar people.
A peculiar people. Ain't nobody like us. They can't, say what? They can't grow no afro like you. You know what I mean? We're peculiar people, man. We come in different shades of brown, man. We come all kind of ways. That's why we scattered among our nations. Don't get it twisted. Because it ain't just one. You got Israelites that believe it's just one way. Nah, there's many ways that the Most High made us as a speckled bird. One thing about it, that spirit gonna bear witness with the spirit, whether or not you Israel. If you're not, then hey, the Most High dealing with you. He got a place for you, right in that mushroom cloud. Yep, right there. He got a place for you, and we don't want you to be here. We don't want you to end up in this mushroom cloud. That's why we come forth and edify our people to bring you out and bring you back to the sheepfold. Come on.
Unto himself, above all the nations that are upon the earth.
The Most High said he chose us to be above all the nations of the earth. Hallelujah. You know what I mean? But the only way that you're going to be above all the nations of the earth is you follow what he say. Deuteronomy 28:1. This is why we say we got next. And the only ones that going to have next is the Most High will, because it's his will. Because you got to endure to the end. This ain't something you just going to get. You ain't going to heaven like y'all think. You know, you ain't going to the kingdom like you think. You got to work for this. You got to follow his laws, statute, commandments. Be justified in your faith in the Mashiach Yahushua. Read.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 1. And it shall come to pass.
It's going to come to pass, he said.
If thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Most High thy power.
He said we got to listen to him. How we listen to him? Through his words of this Bible.
Read. To observe and to do all his commandments.
We got to observe and do all his commandments. That's his laws. Read.
Which I command thee this day.
Come on.
That the Most High thy power will set thee on high above all nations of the earth.
That's what we've been hearing over and over again. So now he chose us to be above all nations, but we got to follow his commandments. That we can end up being above all nations. Because we ain't above all nations. Right now, we at the bottom of the barrel, man.
Crab
Come on.
barrel.
We're a bunch of crabs in the bucket. You know, brother was just telling you how even family members, not even, saying, hey, come on, I can get you in this job.
Right.
No, don't even want to give him say anything about, hey, you got a nephew that's powerful. He come in there now, he's going, moving up to be a supervisor. But it ain't because of his family. That's sad, man, when I hear things like that. How destroyed we are against each other. And the first thing other nations do is bring their family in.
Right.
Let me get you in.
Right.
Over and over again, man. But here we are.
Move us out.
Yep. Here we are against each other.
Right.
They already been making, big money. You see your brother need, help your brother. That's against the law, man. Read it from the top.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 1. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Most High thy power, to observe and to do all his commandments.
All his commandments. He gave us 613 laws. You can't just eliminate them. Say it don't matter. Like they tell you, you ain't got to follow the law of the Most High. That's wrong. Read.
Which I command thee this day, that the Most High thy power will set thee on high above all nations of the earth.
That's right. That's how we got next. That's how the Most High said he going to set us on high above all nations of the earth. Did we do it? Hell no.
Yeah.
Like a lot of you right now don't want to follow the Most High.
Right.
When you say you're not under his law, you're saying you ain't got to follow him. But you're going to follow the law of the land. You'll say that in a minute. Deuteronomy 28:15.
Deuteronomy 28, verse 15. But it shall come to pass,
It's going to come to pass, read,
if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Most High thy power, to observe and to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee.
he said all these curses are going to come upon us if we don't follow the laws. So tell me this. Since you're taught you're not under the law, you don't think these curses befell you as the Israelites? Since the Most High talking to us as the 12 tribes of Israel? Oh yeah. So y'all go to church and y'all read Deuteronomy 28:1 to 14. Blessed shall I be. Blessed shall I be. Blessed shall I be. Just pay your tithes. You're going to be blessed. And you ain't blessed. That's why a lot of you, I mean, come on. It's a Sabbath day from Friday sundown to Saturday sundown. And you're not even observing it. The Most High is serious about a Sabbath day. He's really serious about it. That's why I say, let's get that commandment. Exodus 20, chapter, concerning the Sabbath. It's very important, people. But it's from Friday sundown to Saturday sundown.
Exodus chapter 20, verse 8. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy.
And when he said, remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. That's from Friday sundown to Saturday sundown. Read.
6 days shalt thou labor and do all thy work.
So he said you're going to work 6 days laboring and doing all your work. Read.
But the 7th day,
Which all got to do is look on the calendar. Let's keep it as simple as possible. Look on the calendar. Everybody have a calendar. And you see what the first day of the week is. Sunday. Sunday. Yep, from left to right. Sunday is the first day. Monday is the next day. That's 2. Wednesday, Tuesday the next day. 3. Wednesday the next day. 4. Thursday the next day. 5. Friday the next day. 6. And Saturday the 7th day. The last day of the week. They put it right in your face. It's just you don't see it. Because you've been brain dirty. Brain polluted. Brain defiled, because you ain't been brainwashed. Because your brain was washed, then you would know the truth. The truth would make you free. And you wouldn't be destroyed for lack of knowledge. You would know what you're supposed to know. To be able to find these little things that they put in your face. Because you can say, hey, well, they lied to me. No, they ain't lied to you because they put it right on the calendar. Right in your face. Like some of y'all. Y'all honored New Year's Day. January the 1st, when it's dead winter. You know, even in Israel it's snowing. Cars packed with snow. The new year, come on. The new year is between March and April. Everything, I mean, if you don't think, they got you so you don't think. If you don't think, they put it in your face, and here you ain't even thinking. Read.
but the 7th day is the 7th of the most Yahweh thy power.
That's why they got you celebrating April Fool's Day. Doing all kind of tricks on people on April Fool's Day, because they done fooled all of y'all. That's the beginning of the month, of the year. Around April, between March and April. That's when like that tree over there, looking all dead in California. But during March, April, you're going to see leaves come on it. It's going to come alive again.
Right.
The birds fly down south in the wintertime. Then they come back in the spring. The birds come out of hibernation in the spring. In the springtime. You see? All right, look at that, bro. All right. That's what it's all about, man. Read.
In it thou shalt not do any work.
Hear that? He He said he ain't supposed to be doing no work, read.
Thou, nor thy son, nor thy daughter, thy manservant, nor thy maidservant, nor thy cattle, nor thy stranger that is within thy gates.
Hear that? Nobody's supposed to be working on that day. But everybody, America's like, hey, this is the weekend. They set up, this is the weekend they call it.
Right.
Weekend. Weekend. They put it in your face. When is that? The weekend is now.
Right.
Now we're going to the first day of the week. From Saturday evening to Sunday evening.
Right.
But they call it the weekend. When is that? Friday and Saturday. Think about it. They tell you. They telling you, but you can't. You will say, "Oh, well, I didn't know." They tell you it's the weekend. The week is ending. Now it begins. You can't say it don't begin because you look at the calendar. The first day of the week is what? Sunday. So they put it in your face. It's just you don't want to come back to the truth. You wait on the truth to set you free. He gonna set you free, all right. Set you free up in this mushroom cloud. That's what he gonna set you up in if you don't come back to the truth, which is keeping the Most High's laws, statute, commandments. It ain't for everybody, but at least the 1/3 of the 12 tribes of Israel can hear this and come back to the sheepfold. Read.
For in 6 days the Most High made heaven and earth.
6 days the Most High, Shai, the anointed Savior, through the power of the Most High, made heaven and earth. 6 days, read.
The sea, and all that in them is.
All that in them is. Go ahead.
And rested the 7th day.
And rested the 7th day. Come on.
Wherefore the Most High blessed the Sabbath day.
He blessed the Sabbath day. You hear what he said? He blessed the Sabbath day. And it's not Sunday. Because y'all celebrating Nimrod, Semiramis, the sun god. That's what you're doing on Sunday. That's why they call it Sunday.
Right.
And even if it is the Sabbath, you don't honor the Sabbath as you're supposed to honor the Sabbath. Even if you call yourself honoring Sunday as the Sabbath. Read.
And hallowed it. Honored.
He hallowed it. Now give me Isaiah 58:13 and 14. He hallowed it. He made it holy. That dog selection's full of you, boy. You got control of him? And that's just a puppy, right? You can tell that. Read.
Isaiah chapter 58, verse 13.
Right.
If thou turn away thy foot.
You know what he said? If you turn away your foot, read.
From the Sabbath.
From the Sabbath. Friday sundown to Saturday sundown, read.
From doing thy pleasure.
From doing what?
Thy pleasure.
From doing what?
Thy pleasure.
From doing thy pleasure. Come on now. I know you have pleasure when you lay down with your woman and sleep. Give Wisdom of Solomon 7th chapter. Because this is very important, you know. Brothers now saying you can have intercourse with your wife on the Sabbath. Nah, man. That's pleasure. Let's find out. Start at verse 1. Because King Solomon talked about himself.
Wisdom of Solomon chapter 7, verse 1. I myself also am a mortal man, like to all, and the offspring of him that was first made of the earth.
Hear that? Right. Offspring of Adam. Read.
And in my mother's womb was fashioned to be flesh in the time of 10 months.
Right, he was a 10-month baby. His mother carried him for 10 months. Man, that's something. When you think about it, when you understand the birth or even the conception of King Solomon, from King David to Bathsheba. You know, when you look at us, that's why we can't really be looking at us in a certain way of exalting yourself, because we come from a dysfunctional family, y'all. And the Mashiach Shai came out of King David's lineage. And remember, King David killed Uriah, the Hittite, had him killed, plotted on him. He seen this woman bathing. He said, oh, she look good. And he had sex with her. And she got pregnant. And when her husband came home, who was Uriah, from fighting in his army, He told him, hey, go home to your woman, knowing that she was pregnant. But he said, no, the men are in their tents. I'm going to stay with the men. Dedicated, to King David. King David had him put on the front line to be killed. Then he was able to marry Bathsheba. And that first son they had, the Most High killed him. And the next son that she had was King Solomon. And the Most High loved Solomon. That's why I say you can't really say you know the Most High. You know what Mashiach Yahushua, because he loves Solomon. So what he said, I love Solomon. Came to him twice, man. Sent the angel to him twice. You give him the word of the Most High. This King Solomon telling you how he came into the earth. Now that you know a little bit of his story, I'm talking about King Solomon, I ain't talking about the white man's story, because you be saying history. No, I'm talking about King Solomon's story, which is our story. So we're going to read a little bit more about our story that King Solomon's telling us. Read.
In my mother's womb.
In his mother's womb. Bathsheba. Read.
Was fashioned to be fresh in the time of 10 months.
10 months. She carried him for 10 months. Read.
Being compacted in blood of the seed of man.
Of the seed of man. Of the seed of man. Read.
And the pleasure that came with sleep.
There it is. The pleasure that come when you sleep with somebody. That's what it's saying. Like they say, hey, you sleep with that girl?
Right.
You sleep with that boy?
Yeah.
Right? You sleep with that man? The pleasure that come with sleep. Sleeping around. Sleeping with your woman. Sleeping with your man. That's pleasure. So I don't know how nobody's going to say this not. He just said one day, give it to the Most High. One day, refrain from doing your pleasure. Your pleasure might be all the time you do the same thing. You watch TV all the time. Stop doing it. Whatever it is, you got to refrain from your pleasure. The things that you deserve, you like to do. And he's going to tell you what you're supposed to do. Go back to Isaiah 58 and 13.
Isaiah chapter 58, verse 13. If thou turn away thy foot from the Sabbath, from doing thy pleasure.
Doing your pleasure. Whatever it is that you enjoy doing. Your pleasure. I just dealt with the one pleasure of dealing with, you laying with your woman. Your woman laying with you. A lot of brothers, they doing that because they woman say they got to do it. They ain't following what the Most High said. Listen what he said. Stop doing your pleasure on my holy day. Listen what he say. Read.
On my holy day.
Hear that? On the Most High's holy day. Read.
And call the Sabbath a delight.
Call the Sabbath a delight. Go be enjoying waiting on the Sabbath. Oh, the Sabbath's here. All right. Let's get ready to be on. We get ready to go into the Word and let these blessings come upon us. Read.
The holy of the Most High.
The holy of who?
The Most High.
The holy of man.
The Most High.
The holy of woman.
The Most High.
The holy of the children.
The Most High.
The Most High. The holy of the Most High. That's why he said, hey, follow my Sabbaths, man. Do what I say. Follow my commandments. This is the holy of the Most High. Read.
Honorable.
Honorable to the Most High. Read.
And shall honor him.
Honor the Most High. When? On the seventh day. On the Sabbath. Read.
Not doing thine own way.
He said, not doing your own ways. When? On the Sabbath day. The seventh day. From Friday sundown to Saturday sundown. But what they say, thank God it's Friday. Just got paid, gonna get laid. Going out to the club, you're doing all kind of things. I mean, we came from that too. But when we realized the truth,
being wicked.
Yeah, being wicked, right. Now you can come back to righteousness before it's too late. They got something for you, boy. You know what's coming to California. They just had the 20th anniversary of the Northridge quake. 20 years. You think the Most High, that was one of the worst quakes they had. I mean, y'all got to roll. They talking about putting what you call that, the train, what you call the train?
Metro.
Metro underneath Crenshaw Boulevard. They talking about putting the Metro right underneath Crenshaw Boulevard. Yeah, man. It ain't easy. Don't think the Most High can't open up these streets, man. It's been done. Look how they I think they sent Hop over there to Haiti. Our brothers, the Levites over there in Haiti, they're the only ones that defeated Esau and got their own land. Oh yeah. That's why I seen Clinton and Bush. If they're supposed to be against each other, how they gonna be together talking about give money to support all the disasters that was caused in Haiti? And pushing up this with a little smirk, talking about the old man Bush, sitting there with a smirk on his face. They had to use, Bush Sr. They had to use Clinton to ask for the money for the Clinton Foundation. But they know what nobody gonna give a damn thing to Bush. And he's sitting there smirking, like, yeah, we got him. Y'all better wake up, man. This kingdom is not for us, man. And the things that they do is set up to be against the children of Israel. But that's all right. They can't stop what's going to come down on this earth. Go ahead, read from the top, Bob.
If thou turn away thy foot from the Sabbath, from doing thy pleasure on my holy day, and call the Sabbath a night, the holy of the Most High, honorable, and shall honor him, not doing thine own ways, not finding thine own pleasure, nor speaking thine own words.
Hear that? Nor speaking thine own words. Read that again. Nor what?
And shall honor him, not doing thine own ways, nor finding thine own pleasure, nor speaking thine own words.
Nor speaking your own words on the Sabbath day. Because you're supposed to be in this Bible. What's important, this is Most High's holy day. Every single seventh day of the week. Not just sometimes, but every single seventh day of the week. Not speaking your own words. Read.
Then shalt thou delight thyself in the Most High.
Then you're going to delight yourself in the Most High. Read.
And I will cause thee to ride upon the high places of the earth.
So if you can't follow what he say, you're not going to ride upon the high places of the earth. You ain't going to have next. You ain't going to be ruling in the kingdom that's already prepared for us. Because you want to do your own way. You